All right, collective. Part 2 of Let Them Stay There. Let they ass stay there. See, funny thing about quicksand is once you're in there, you're in there. Okay? It'd be a miracle to get you the fuck out. Only ones that gets miracles are people like us that have good hearts. Either that or we get caught up and thrown in the quicksand and perish because of our hearts trying to save somebody else. Because people don't mind when they're sinking, pulling you down to stand on top of you so they can get out. They don't give a fuck that you reach down to try to help them up. They don't give a fuck that it was you. If they're drowning and they can't swim and you go over there, baby, you will drown trying to help them when all they needed to do was just hang on to your shoulders. But because they're such in a panic and only see things their way, because they're so used to being selfish, they will motherfucking panic and hold you underwater so they can stay up instead of just allowing you to show them that there's another way and we can both swim back to shore safely. Okay? No, they didn't want that. No, they didn't want that. So let us ass drown. Let our ass drown. Point blank, period. Okay? You remember when you were having all those nightmares, those panic attacks? You ever felt your heart beating fast? Your back felt like something was poking your back. It felt like you were having kidney problems. You were having breakouts in your face. Things of that nature. You had to go to the hospital. You may have came down with maybe some cancers or anything. It was them. It was them. You know that hateful ass mother that you have? That motherfucking competitive ass father that you have? It was them. Them wicked ass aunties and foul ass uncles and fucked up cousins and brothers and sisters and sons and daughters. It was them. You know those fucked up exes that you have and their motherfucking significant others? Yeah, it was fucking them the whole time. All right. These cliques, these groups, these covens, even their tongues when they talked about you trying to spin the narrative. Yeah. Trying to spin the narrative of who you were and what you were about, it was because that's who they are and what they're fucking about. See, people like to be like that, like to misdirect others, to spin the narrative and to point into the direction of what it really is when it ain't fucking that. And they can only spin the direction to those who believe, because only liars believe liars, unless you are naive. Then you may believe a lie until you learn how to discern, if you will. You leave judgment for the Most High. But to discern, yeah. Oh, yeah. See all that bullshit? The motherfuckers you were seeing? It was them. That homelessness that you face, them drug problems that you face, them fucked up relationships, and people that kept playing on your heart, it was them. The people that you kept meeting, the same type of personality in a different body, it was really an entity that was jumping from bodies following you around. See, it's spiritual warfare. We don't rumble against flesh and blood. We see it that way until we see it a different way. And if you're there, you're there. And if you're not there yet, you're going to be on your way. Stop looking at them as the body bag, rotten ass meat suits that they're wearing. These are entities. That's why you like, why the fuck I go to this job and they treat me just like the other one? Why did this man or woman treat me just like the last one I just had? Entities. And see, the issue is it goes deeper than that, and I will explain to you more so in our series. If you subscribe to me, I'll break it down even deeper. I'll break it down even deeper. And some things won't even be on the subscription because anybody can subscribe, and we don't need to let them know. I'll make sure it's in a book. Okay? So just, oh yeah. So just stay tuned. All right? But it was them. You knew it the whole fucking time, but the Most High didn't let you know the details. And the details, even if you know them, don't share them. Don't share them online. Okay? Because they're watching. They're trying to see how to play the moves. Just let them know you know. They don't need to know what you know. Hmm? Just, just, just let them know you know. In some cases, you ain't even gotta let them know that. But we know, motherfucker, it was you the whole time. Um, yeah. Now these motherfuckers are running, and they're sorrow. And they're not sorry because of what they did. They're sorry because it caught up to them. They're not sorry because had the plan worked, they'd have been celebrating on their high horses, dances on your grave, and taking a dump right there on your tombstone if you even had one. They're not sorry because if the shoe was on the other foot, what's happening to them now or getting ready to? That's what they wanted to happen to you. That's what they didn't care about to have happen to you. Don't you forget that. Call them on their bluff. They're bullshitters. They're bluffers. They have no fucking power. They have been abandoned by the Most High. Okay? It's nothing but crickets that they're hearing. They have no influence. They have no fucking power. Even their flying monkeys aren't fucking with them. Know why? Because they're not benefiting. Divine, feminine, divine, masculine, you have a new beginning because you got a new perspective and you follow that. Now they're trapped in their bullshit while you're off in the distance, leaving them alone to the pain in which they caused upon themselves, the pain in which they have caused upon you and others, and the pain in which they wanted to cause upon you. Say they weren't going to stop, baby, until you were 6 feet under. Hell, some 10 feet under. They wouldn't have given a fuck where you were. Long as you weren't here, long as you didn't benefit, people wanted to be you. People wanted to copy you. People wanted, yay. They conflicted. They are double-minded. See, you will be given over to a debased mind when you play mind games. When you play with the wrong motherfucker. When you play with this person. With us. Divine femme, divine mass. Okay? The base mind means kind of like schizophrenia. You got like 6 to 60 different people going on in that motherfucker. I think there's a movie about it. I have to look it up. Well, that it's a man. He's got like 33 different personalities and some shit. That's what's happening. Or that's what's getting ready to happen. And that's what they wanted for you, to be split in personality. No, no, no. Gotta be quicker than that.